I'm going to I'll be up here for a while, maybe I don't know, maybe a good 20, 30 minutes maybe. Trying to see what you guys are doing on Saturday morning. As for myself, I'm gonna be pretty busy today. So I wanted to get up here on this live to see how you guys day is going. And I just uploaded a video, so go and check that out if you don't mind. I think it's an interesting video topic that came to my mind this morning. My mind is always thinking about topics. You know what I'm saying? Always. I'm always in creative mode every time I get up in the morning. So that's why I really feel like I'm never gonna run out of content because the wheels are always spinning, always. And I don't think it's something you can be taught. I think that's honestly a gift. I think that most content creators that are actually able to put out content consistently and stuff that's relevant and stuff that can be tangible for folks to to watch and actually take some information from. I think it's a gift. I think it's something that not everybody can do. So that's the reason why I think there's a very low percentage of YouTubers out there that actually try YouTube and don't see a certain type of success when it comes to YouTube. If that make any sense, right? Like, you may get views on certain videos. You may even get a couple of followers, a handful of followers or subscribers. But for you to be able to actually scale YouTube to the point where like you're actually making money off of monetization, it's not easy, man. It's hard. It's really, really hard. And actually, I got an email from YouTube. Was it yesterday? Let's see. Hold on. I think it was yesterday. I can find the actual the email here. Yeah. Yeah, it was yesterday. And it was a email showing says Asto G, here's your 2025 YouTube year in review. So it says you started your channel on September 1st, 2022, which means you've been a creator for at least 1,193 days. So that's how long I've been on YouTube, y'all. Being a content creator, actually. So I eat my breakfast. My breakfast is strawberries, blackberries, and raspberries, and a cup of coffee. But yeah, it says I've been up here for 1,193 days, and it goes over my top video this year. And then here's the kicker right here. Here's the one that actually really threw me back for this past year. So it says I replied to 4,476 comments. 4,476 comments. So that's how many comments I have responded to this whole entire year. So if folks think that I don't respond to comments, you're wrong. So yeah, that's what I do. And then it said I hearted 110 comments. I didn't start really hearting videos until I think like um the mid part of this year, like summertime of this year. Before I would just like a video, I didn't really heart it. And then it said I created 20 community posts. So that's like basically when you put pictures up there on your channel. It was up here. Oh, what's up, Dan? What's going on? Cooking up some tea, bet. I got my coffee, man, so I'm good to go. Which one was your top video? My top video was don't steal out of Walmart because your EBT card doesn't work. That was my top video. My top video. So that video, Let me go over the analytics of that one. That video got me 23.8 thousand views, 1,121 likes, 1,530 watch hours, and 259 new subscribers. So don't sell at Walmart because your EBT card doesn't work. That's my top video for the entire year. That is crazy. How many videos I've made over the year that actually will benefit somebody, whether it be monetarily, as for like talking about money, talking about fitness, right? And the one video that gets me the most money out of one video and the most views, most likes, the most watch time is me talking about Walmart. Go figure. This is why I said that y'all all about the BS. That's why I said that. That video should not have got that many views outside of some of the other videos I've done in the past. For real. That's crazy. I ain't mad at it. I'm glad that YouTube paid me for it, but man, there's so many more valuable videos I made outside of that one. But it is what it is. See who else is up here. What's up, Zayden? It's good. Here we go with the troll. Read this troll said, hey, have you ever tried to sell your pubic hair or wigs for special people? I think they paid like 156 per cubic inch of qualified. Yeah. That's so funny. I'm not even gonna delete that. That's funny. That's funny. That is hilarious. Yeah, it is, man. It is, Dan. It is hilarious. What's up, Aubrey? Yeah, my top video was losing 20K. I'm gonna have to watch that video. Dan, I haven't seen that joint. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check that out today. But that's interesting. That sounds like an interesting topic. I'm gonna have to check that video out. What's up, Justin? Let me go with some more analytics here. So a closer look at the community you built and say where are your subscribers? Where your subscribers are from? So the top three countries that view my videos is, of course, the States, United States. United Kingdom comes in second, and Canada comes in third. So those are the top three countries that watch my videos. For the age groups that watch my videos, 35 to 44 years of age, 45 to 54 years of age, and 55 to 64 years of age, which actually that makes sense. I know the 45 to 54, a lot of the folks that comment my videos is in that age range. So which is me, right? And the second most well, I know the second group that probably comments the most is probably 55 to 64. The 35 to 44, I guess that's probably the low end group that actually interacts with my videos, which is fine. Um, a lot of times when I make content, I try to like cater it to more younger folks, more younger men, because what I'm speaking about will benefit them more than folks that are my age. I mean, it benefits them too, but um, I do certain videos so I can prevent those younger guys from making the same mistake, right? Versus guys in my age group already made that mistake, right? So all I'm doing just bringing back in remembrance what they did, right? Instead of like talking to like a 21-year-old and I'm like, look, hey, you need to do X, Y, and Z and don't go down this path, make it right instead of making it left, you know what I'm saying? Make sure that you do the right thing and you come out better instead of going through all the trial tribulations I went through. Sorry, I'm trying for my breakfast here. And then days your audience was most active was Wednesday, Monday, and Tuesday. And I think this is in order. So apparently you guys are most active on Wednesdays. What's up with Wednesday? Why you more active on Wednesdays? Crazy. What's up, Deborah? How you doing? Hold on, y'all. I'm trying something here. Apparently, YouTube put a I guess a Q&A up here. You guys see that? The very top where it says tea, coffee, how to iced. Sunday through to Wednesday are the prime days for YouTube. Okay, bet that. Sounds about right. Thursday, Friday, and Saturday is like their weekends. Well, folks' weekend. So like, if you like going out on the weekend, that means you're not really watching YouTube. I mean, that's okay. That's the reason why I don't have that many folks online right now. It's Saturday, not a prime time. Yeah, people get busy Thursday yeah, they do, man. They do. I mean, for myself being a content creator, I'm on YouTube every day. So my analytics are always going to say that. Like, I'm not sure if I have a specific day where it would say that I'm on YouTube the most. I'm on YouTube all the time. So it don't really matter, no matter what day it is. Either I'm watching content or creating content. One of the two. Going over some stuff, yo. That's all. I'm in college. If you guys didn't know that, so going over some stuff. With me, I'll kind of mod up my posting schedule after your strategy. Oh, bet that, man. Yeah, I'm glad I was to help you, Dan. I know some folks have done the same thing, try to model their stuff out of off of mine, which I had no issue with that at all. However you're able to grow your channel, if I'm able to to help you, as far as like you using my tactics, hey, by all means, use them all. You know what I'm saying? It's all about making money, yo. You don't make money, it don't make sense. Check something here. Go on my YouTube Studio app. Oh, bet I got another member or the of the membership joint. Bet that. Okay, cool. About to shout them out next time I do a video. Bet. Membership is growing. I'm considering niche Dan. Niche out of what, Dan? What's up, Rock? What's going on? What's up, Brittany? India. Okay, bet that. India in the house. Retirement strategy. That'd be interesting, Dan. I would definitely be tuned into that. That's for sure. At 47 years old, man, I'm definitely thinking about retirement. Definitely. If I could retire right now, I retire right now. There'd be no doubt about that. I'm not saying that I hate working. I'm just saying like if I had a option to retire and still be the same income to take care of my family, yeah, that's a no brainer. I have to watch it. I'm gonna have to watch this video here. After I get off the live here, looking at some notifications here. A guy watch faithfully called Crypto Goon. He has another channel as well, but yes, he just put a video up that says Bitcoin to $10,000 per Bloomberg Intelligence. That's crazy. So Bitcoin was up to what like 120K at one point this year, and they're talking about it might drop down to 10K. Y'all better buy. I'm telling you, y'all better buy in. If it drops to 10K, y'all better buy in. Telling you, Bitcoin not going nowhere at all. What's up, Rosie? How you doing? I'm gonna get some more coffee, yo. Coffee's almost out. Yes, is your age is what 35 to 45 needs to strategize for retirement. Yeah, strategy is definitely a big thing when it comes to retirement, man. That's for sure. Unfortunately, I think a lot of folks tapped into their retirement because of the job loss this year. Just imagine how many folks are going to be paying extra taxes on their gains or their retirement because they pulled out. Crazy. Just imagine losing your job and you're forced to pull it to tap into your retirement because the job loss that was not your fault at all. Not your fault. You just got caught in the crossfire. Crazy. Tiffany, what's up? What's up, Tiffany? How you doing? I'm not gonna mention any names, whatever, but um, I was uh, I was at an appointment yesterday, and I put into everything I love, yo. I ran into a person that watched my YouTube channel. Crazy. You know who you are if you're watching this live, either now or on the back end. But appreciate the support. I was just literally sitting there with my daughter. She had an appointment, and she tapped me on the shoulder and everything. She's like, "I watch your channel." I'm like, "What?" I'm looking at it. I didn't recognize her, right? Because I never met her before. But then I stood up and everything, and she explained what was going on. I'm like, "Oh, you watch my channel? Like, that's crazy." So once you get big enough on YouTube, man, it's a possibility you will run into people that watch your channel. So depending on what kind of channel you have, be careful. You know what I'm saying? Be very careful. Be very careful. That's why I try to make sure I don't cause any beef up here. Try to stay out the way. Make my content. That's it. I don't want any beef at all. At all. I'm just trying to live life and make videos. That's it. Hold on, y'all. Okay. That is crazy. Think about that nowadays. Yeah, damn, I'm telling you. Because YouTube has geo tracking. So I'm pretty sure you have some subscribers that actually live within a certain radius of you. So it's very possible you can run into somebody that actually watch your channel. What's up, Kiki? The thing gets you ahead. Nah, it won't, man. It won't. Nah, I'm good to go on that. I'm very humble, man. Very humble. I just want to make sure that whoever watch my channel and and comes up to me, they're not somebody that has ill will intentions. You know what I'm saying? That's my concern. That's why I said I don't try to start the beef up here on YouTube. I try to be as cordial as possible and respectful as possible to everybody, man. But I will push out content. I just don't want to have no beef or problems at all. None. Go for that. Hey, how Saturday going though? What's going on? What was that? Oh, what's up, Mo? What's going on? I saw that live the other day, not yesterday. It was either yesterday, or the day before. I saw that live where you was outside of some building. Good live. I think I commented too. I think I'm not sure. I know I liked it, but I think I commented as well. You the live person, Mo. You be on live for like over an hour, faithfully. I'm like, oh yeah. I'm like, I'm not sure I can do that, but that's what's up though. You're welcome, Mo. No doubt. Daughter is dancing at a retirement home today. Okay, bet. Good stuff. Giving back to the community. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it's all about, making an impact. That's what I try to do up here on this YouTube channel. Make an impact. Impact is very important when it comes to legacy. If you want a legacy, you gotta have impact. No way getting around that. It really depends on the interaction of the chat going, I'm going. Okay, bet that, yeah. So basically, as long as folks stay engaged, you stay, that's how long you stay on live. Well, that means you have a lot of engagement. That's a good thing. My live's not really that engaging that much. And a lot of times if there is engagement, I have to leave. You know what I'm saying? Like it started to last a little bit too long for me. So y'all don't have too much engagement on my lives for the most part. But I know going live benefits my channel when it comes to growth and folks being able to interact with me. So I know that it's a needed aspect of my channel to go live. Maybe I'll scale it to the point one day where I actually do like some really official lives where I'm sitting down somewhere like an office or like some type of background setting with a microphone and all these other things. So um that's coming. As I grow my channel, I'm definitely going to have some growth. So how my channel is now is not going to be the same as if it if it's it'll be like, let's say, January of 2027. My channel is going to be different than how it is now. I can guarantee you that it's going to be some growth. Basically. Yeah, yeah, Mo, it's definitely grown. Like Mo, I think you was here before I reached 1,000 subscribers. Yeah. So look at it now. You was here before I hit 1,000, and now I'm almost at 7,000. And I hit 1,000 subscribers. What was that? 23? No, 24. I think. Yeah, I think it was January 24 was when I hit 1,000. So that wasn't January this year. It was January of the year before. So damn. So that means from January, let's say for instance, from January of '04 until December '05, I have gained at least over 5,000 subscribers. So about 2 years. Not bad. Really isn't. As hard it is to get subscribers on YouTube, that's not bad at all. To Anton Daniels. Yeah, I mess with Anton, you know what I'm saying? So Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I get to that point. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? I mean, all I'm doing is making content, and then the algorithm ride, and I get to that level, then that'd be great for me. Then I can retire, for real, for real. Yeah, Anton got two channels, and one channel. Let's see. The sound went out. Okay, not sure exactly sure about the sound went out. Okay. Uh, Anton Daniels, cool. Like his content. Yeah, I like it too, Tiffany. I used to watch Anton morning show. He be kicking knowledge. Yeah. Yeah. Anton Daniels is definitely somebody that you have to really you have to take him with a grain of salt because even though I do agree with a lot of things that he says, I know there are some things that he says that folks will really get triggered by. This bother me whatsoever really doesn't, because I can separate the content from the emotion, right? So if it's something I don't agree with, then it's not going to make me feel some type of way because of his belief, right? That I take whatever he says, um, and analyze it, and then whatever fits me, I take that. Whatever doesn't fit me, I just throw it to the side, right? But you're not gonna, anybody you interact with or you're cool with, you're not gonna agree with every single thing that that person may think about, may believe or say. But at the end of the day, it's all about mutual respect, right? So I can disagree with you and still respect you and still value your friendship and your knowledge that you impart in me. Some folks can do that. Some folks will, if you're not in agreement with them, then they pretty much cut you off. Some folks you could be really cool with, and then you say some just one thing to trigger them, and now they're not your friend anymore. Sounds crazy to me. You know what I'm saying? It just does. You know what I'm saying? Like we need to really separate emotion from what the context of the conversation is. Because I'm not gonna say and tell me that you're a real good friend of somebody's and something is said, and then all of a sudden then you're just not cool anymore. Doesn't make any sense to me. It just doesn't. Let's get to this though. Maybe do some reaction. Yeah, yeah, actually, yeah, I've been thinking about that, Dan. Doing reaction videos. I gotta get more equipment to do that. And I didn't have a setting to do that. But I definitely have thought about doing reaction videos. I've actually done videos where I actually like placed the video in front and then I reacted to the video that way. But like reacting to videos in real time. Yeah, I think once I start doing that, I probably will get some more growth. Will I get to anti Daniels status? Who knows? But reaction videos definitely get you a lot of subscribers and a lot of views. But you gotta be careful because I've seen folks get flagged. I've seen folks almost get demonetized because they're taking somebody else's content and commenting on it, and you may have some copyright strikes on you. So I'm not exactly sure how Anton Daniels navigates that and doesn't get penalized for doing those reaction videos. But I've seen some folks do reaction videos that they got into some hot water. So you got to be careful with that. He did that rage bait too, but it's not. But if it not, yeah, he does rage bait. Yeah, he does. He does. There's no doubt about that. Yeah, it depends on the level of what they say for me. Yeah. So most so I will say that there are some things that somebody can say that you can't take back, and there are some things you can say to somebody that will permanently ruin a relationship with somebody. So yeah, I do agree with that. I do. Um, because depending on what it is, that they're revealing to you who they really are and what they really thought about you. So I do agree with that. But I know for myself, you got to say something like extremely egregious for me to like just totally cut you off, because I don't get triggered by a lot of stuff. I just don't. Especially if we're really cool, and this is somebody, you're somebody that I really, value the friendship. We would have a conversation about what you said, but I mean, but am I gonna cut you off? Um, Unlikely, unless it's like something like really, really crazy. And that's what sucks, because you can follow the guidelines and still get flagged. Yeah, I seen that. I seen that, Mo. You can still get flagged. Yeah, it's crazy. Either YouTube will flag you or somebody else will be a hater and report your content. Crazy. Add enough content around the video. I reacted to one of his videos. Yeah, so yeah, I definitely understand that, Dan. Definitely. I think there was one content creator I watched one time where he said, as long as the clip is no more than 20 seconds, then as long as most of the content of that video is you and not what you're reacting to, then YouTube won't really mess with you when it comes to that. But I'm not gonna lie, I've seen some channels that have 150,000 subscribers that literally like for at least the 30 minutes of their video, at least 20 minutes of the 30 minutes of that video is reaction content. So I don't know how I'm navigating that, but I mean, but these folks are getting like 10,000 views on average on those videos. And like I said, the bulk of their video is reaction. They'll, what happened is they'll let the video play. The video may be like a minute long, and then they'll say something, and then they'll put a different one up there, say something. They just go back and forth. You know what I'm saying? But 90% of their video is nothing but other people's content. So oh, are they not getting flagged? I have no idea. I don't know. Knowing me, I probably get flagged. I don't know. What do you think about Dante Leonard striking Dante Leonard striking channels? Oh, you know what? Yeah, 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 yeah. You're right. Actually, Terry, yeah. Um, Chatty Patty. He said that his channel got striked by Dante. He got two channels. He said one of his channels got striked. He can't post it anymore. That's crazy. I'm not laughing because his channel got striked. I'm just saying like, you know, like Dante said, he said that he don't really react to comments or anything like that. But how you gonna say that, but then report somebody trying to get it striked? No, man, that's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy. And that's the reason why I made that video when I was trying to explain, like, it doesn't matter if the comment he made in my video, when I was talking about it last, like, is it real? Is it AI generated? Why you also invested in that? You know what I'm saying? Whether he did or not, you know what I'm saying? Like it's kind of crazy. But yeah, him striking somebody's content is wow. Especially after he said that. I think one of his videos he actually said that that he wanted folks to use his content to make money. You know what I'm saying? So I guess all depends on how you talk about him. If you talk greasy about him, he gonna strike you. Crazy. Yeah, that was salt to me tender. Yeah, man. Yeah, I wouldn't do that. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just that's not me at all. And I've had a few folks that actually have said some crazy things about me on video. I've had folks that talk crazy about me and tag me in the video just so I can see it. They wanted me to see it. And I didn't flag them. I didn't strike them anything. I just let them talk. Self-intended. Yeah, I haven't struck anybody's channel, man. I haven't. It's no different than when I say that I don't delete comments. I've had plenty of folks over the last year that said, oh, Ace, he delete comments. I made a comment and it must have been, too crazy for him. I'm just paraphrasing. They'll say it must have been too crazy of a comment and he deleted it. No, I don't delete comments, man. If you said something crazy on YouTube, YouTube normally is either gonna flag that comment and they're gonna put it in the held section of my studio app, or they're gonna just totally delete the comment. Because if you say the F word, the B word, the D word, and it's a combination of some other words, YouTube's filtering algorithm is not gonna let that comment go through. It just isn't. So that's not me. That's YouTube. Blame YouTube, not me. Blame YouTube. YouTube is a family friendly platform. That's why if you go on YouTube and actually search like demonetization, you'll see plenty of content creators have been demonetized because they did some crazy up here. It's freedom of speech, but but this is a privately owned company. So they can do what the hell they want to up here. So if they feel like your content is egregious and you're saying stuff up here that is not in line with their values, then you're not gonna make any money. You're gonna get flagged. You might get banned or blocked. You know what I'm saying? Like that's not me, that's YouTube. That's one of the reasons why some folks would go and create a Patreon because a lot of stuff they want to see up here on YouTube, they can't. They'll get flagged for it. And I've been flagged before. Last year when I made a video about abortion, and I even said anything crazy on that video, but um, yeah, YouTube. I guess they felt like I was trying to put out, I don't know, like false content, so they flagged it. The video is still up, but I mean, but they limited like how that video is gonna filter through the algorithm. And I didn't even say anything crazy. It just me addressing that topic flagged that video. So you gotta be watched from the YouTube streets, man. You can't just say everything on YouTube. You just can't. You can't. You want to say a cuss word, then put the first letter of that cuss word, then put dot 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 or something else. You know what I'm saying? Like don't write the whole cuss word out because you might get flagged.